Oh man. Let me tell you about trying to hurry up and get things done so you can start streaming. It's a mess. It was a mess. I ain't gonna lie. It's a mess. I'm here. It's all good. We're here. But welcome everybody. This is the tailgate party slash preview show for Smackdown for tonight. Now, guys, before I get started and get everybody shouts and all that good stuff, uh, stay away from spoilers for the next hour 20 minutes before the show. I will give you a little hint. Do not miss the start of the show of the SmackDown. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to add nothing to that. And don't you guys in the channel like because this. No, don't spoil it for anybody else. We're going to keep that quiet. No spoilers whatsoever right now. We're going to be civilized. What's going on, everybody? Like I said, this is the tailgate party for SmackDown. This is the start of a busy stream weekend for the party. Lightweight, I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this weekend because you get to see lots of people that we haven't seen in a minute, and a lot of people you've seen in a minute on this channel. It's going to be a fun time, and you never know who's going to pop up on this show. So I was just saying there. So let's go first. Let's give a shout out, and then we're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to talk about SmackDown, and we're going to talk about a lot of other stuff that's been going on. We got a little bit more than an hour and some change, an hour and 17 minutes for SmackDown. So we got to really keep the ball going because there's a lot going on in the world of wrestling right now. It's insane, y'all. Like, okay, you guys, check this out. Wait a minute. My Twitter is blowing up, and I'm like, hold on, guys. I can't do this. Hold on. Give me a second. we're doing too much. Thank you. Okay. That's a little better. My phone was blowing up. I'm like, hey, slow down. All right, let's get into shout outs first. Data, welcome to the party. Shout outs to you. Do you see? Do we? Actually, hold on. Let me get on camera first. Let's get this party going. It's a party, baby. Welcome, everybody. This is the tailgate party. Well, I'm on camera. I had to say it again, guys. So, like, what were you going to do? Okay. Here we go. Have you ever had that moment where you eat so fast, you're like, hold on, give me a minute. I haven't ate nothing all day before I got start streaming. It's like, oh my God. But those fries were so good. Let me stop. Okay. Okay, shout outs. Data Jones, welcome to the party. Shout out to you. Do you think we'll see a Punk back in WWE? Yes or no? No. I'll give you that answer why in a minute. Just give me a second. Brandy, welcome to the party. Stay tuned. Hint. You might want to watch tomorrow's stream. That's all I'm going to say to the rest of the people that's on here. I'm going to throw it out there. Mona, welcome to the party. Shout outs to you. Khaled, welcome to the party. Shout outs to you. How are you doing? NS Productions, welcome to the party. Shout outs to you. You guys are already on the ball right now. Lucas Rogers, welcome to the party. Shouts to you, my fellow Californian. Heather, welcome to the party. Shout outs to you. Wow, this is amazing. I'm excited about this page. I'm excited about this the SmackDown, and we'll go through it. Now, I want to answer that question before we get into the show. Here is the reason why you would not see. Granted, we always said this. We always said this on the Inside channel or this channel, whatever. Never say never. I'm saying never. The person that is head creative on of WWE right now will not allow CM Punk, not even the CEO, all the stuff that he said about that whole group of people. you're not going to see CM Punk comes there, and he's too much of a dumbass. I said it, too much of a dumbass to actually be cordial with the and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. So that's my opinion, and I'll stick it to it, buddy. All right, woo. You guys are on the Raw today. Let's get this party going. First off, let's get on straight to the card. How do I want to do this? Well, do I want to show my face better? Oh, why not? Let's go like this, huh? Let's go like this. Nah, I don't like that. We'll roll this back. I'm trying to focus the camera. If you guys didn't know what's going on. Oh my God, my hat is blue. It's supposed to be green. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get into the ball. Let's get into that slide is wrong. Let's get into SmackDown. The predictions and all that good stuff for SmackDown tonight. Let's see what we got on the card tonight. Let's check it out, huh? Let's check this out. Wait, wrong one. Back up. Oh my God, it's a mess right now. It's already a mess. Oh, I got another stream later on tonight. Oh God, this is gonna be a mess. Okay, here we go. So tonight is the basically 2-year celebration of Roman Reigns capturing the Universal title, but he's celebrating both titles of him. It's a celebration for Roman Reigns. And honestly, I'll keep it real with you. He needs to celebrate. He's been champion for 2 years. Have you ever seen a champion? That is so old school. It's not even funny. Like, granted, we had Brock do that. Probably, I think he had it for a year, but nothing like this. Nothing like this with Roman Reigns, and he had some matches. He had some matches during that. It wasn't a lot of matches, but he had some matches that, like, dude, this is like the top traction of WWE. It's you have to, and Brady just said it right. Acknowledge him. By the way, you guys gonna love my shirt tomorrow. That's well of what that says. I'm just saying, just throw it out there. I don't care if we win or lose tomorrow. We'll talk about that. We'll do our predictions tomorrow on the stream. But I'm just saying, I just want to see a great match between the two. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, so we got the Usos. More like you got Sami Zayn, who's the mistress of Mr. Ceremony. I guess he's the Mr. of Ceremony, right? Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? Yeah. We got that. We got that. Whew. I think this is about to be a mess. Don't be shocked if we see Kevin Owens tonight. I'm just throwing it out there. It's just going to be it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Let's see what else we got here. We got some matches on this tonight, by the way. Oh man. We got Ludwig versus Butch. And guys, I did see some how can I put this? I did see a picture of Butch's attire tonight. Very old school-ish. Make sure you guys take a look and see if you obviously, I would let's just put it like this. I will describe it to you. And when you know it, I told you somebody else is gonna show up, and I'll let you announce yourself.
I don't need to. You put my thing on the screen, they can see who I am.
I know, I completely forgot. I'm like, that's not right. So there's two things you could do on StreamYard. You can actually, if you're you can just have their voice, and your voice be like, okay, God, basically, and no picture or nothing like that. I forgot to do that, and actually, like, I'll forget it. Anyway, so you came right on time, by the way. So I told him about I saw a picture of Bush's attire, very old schoolish.
Yes, very Peter Dune.
Mm-hmm. Just barely peaked. Pete, are we slowly getting Pete Dunne back?
Under Triple H, you got it, wouldn't you, surely?
Oh, dude, it's. By the way, we'll talk about it in a minute. But that interview this morning, oh God,
he was holding nothing back, was he?
Right. I was expecting him like, no comment, no comment, no comment. He's like,
he did another interview as well today on a program in the UK in the morning called This Morning, and he was talking, and they literally asked him, "What is it like to have Vince McMahon as your stepfather?" You see his face, just like, what do I say?
I don't know what to say about that. I'm like, but there's some very interesting stuff. We'll hold on in a minute. Let's get to this card before we go crazy. Jeez, even Mona's in the building now. What up, Mona? If you're there.
What's up?
Hey, Dave.
Are you in a car?
Does it sound that bad?
No, you're fine. It's just telling you in the car.
Yes, I'm in the car.
Oh, okay. That works. That works. Your thoughts on this match, Bush? I said Bush.
Butch has Bush. Oh my God.
Oh my.
Tazzy got Megan the Stallion on mind apparently.
Oh, don't start with that right now. No.
He's got something else on his mind. You need to keep your mind out of that, Tazzy. Come on now.
Anyway, what you got on this match before we go to the next card?
I'll take Ludwig, but I think we'll see. I know that there's been some talk about him changes to his attire, so I think he might get so frustrated after the loss that he will reveal his old character back tonight, or we'll probably see that Clash at the Castle. That's just my opinion. So
that's a good call. That's a good call with everything. But dude, by the way, I guess we gotta rewind a little bit. Did you see shenanigans in this celebration?
I have seen the spoilers. I'm not saying a word.
I love it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I see partial. I see partial. I didn't see. Let me just put this like this. I didn't see the results of anything. Of course, one of the matches, you don't need the results. Because we already know they got the. Well, we already know what's going to happen with that one. But we'll talk about that. Mona, thoughts on this match?
What are we talking about? I'm sorry. I must have missed something. I'm sorry.
No, you get Roman Reigns celebration.
My thoughts on it? Something big will happen, I'm sure, before the pay-per-view. I'm not sure what it is. I've tried to steer clear of spoilers, but I'm sure something will happen. KO may show up. Who knows? You can see any variation of Drew coming down to Karrion Kross coming down and completely wrecking shop on everybody. Who knows? I just think on this one, probably best to watch it and see what happens as opposed to try to speculate on what's going to happen. So
yeah, this is should be a very interesting segment here for the celebration of Roman Reigns, who has been champion for 2 years. 2 years, man, 2 years. Whoever thought we ever hear that?
Do you remember 2 years ago, wrestling fans were saying, "Oh, we need champions to have proper reigns," and now it's like, no, it's too long.
God, us wrestling fans nowadays.
I know, we're such a petty bunch.
Like, dude, all right, that's enough. We don't need no more of this. Can we get somebody else? Now you got both of them. Now it's like, look, man.
Well, I'll say this, okay? The Roman Reigns title reign, I'm predicting it ends tomorrow.
Ooh.
Drew McIntyre takes the belts.
Ooh, no, just straight. Just like he wins right there. Just he wins. No interference, no nothing.
Do you know what? Part of me thinks WWE won't do it, but I honestly they should. They should. Drew McIntyre holding those titles up. What is it? 70,000 people going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant.
This will be his moment that he didn't get for WrestleMania a couple years ago. That's actually brilliant. Really brilliant. And we all know that Triple H is all about the moment. So why not? Why not? Reddy say he was a brick house, laid it all hang out. You guys are funny. Let's see. Let's move on. We got that. Dude. Ronda Rousey is back and she get her final judgment. Now, I see some snippets of what's going to happen.
Oh,
but,
yes.
But let's just say, oh my God. I don't know how to say this without spoiling.
I've got the perfect way. Okay.
Gotcha.
Ronda Rousey is going to need a final judgment because of her final judgment.
Good call. Good call. Let's just say you guys remember when Triple H broke whose arm was that? I think it was Jim Ross's arm. Just keep that in mind. I mean, not in the same way, but just think about a somebody higher up getting their arm broke. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, that's enough. Moda, you have anything to say? Ronda Rousey, final judgment tonight.
I think this has been. I mean, she's probably gonna explode from what I'm guessing you're saying. I think that's been a long time coming, especially with everything that's been going on, and I think we're about to see I don't know if it's a new edgier, but just the edgier side of her, and I think a lot of fans been wanting to see that for a while, ever since she came in, and so. With all that said, I think she's about to wreck shop on a lot of people, not just women. I think it's going to be some guys too. I think some guys in the locker room are going to get it from her. So that's pretty much all I have to say. So
yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's you know what's crazy about the whole thing is we're technically is supposed to boo Ronda Rousey right now. It's not working.
The thing is, right, for so long they've been calling her the baddest woman on the planet. Mm-hmm. And she is very legit. And you sit there and you see her smiling and you see her, tapping people's hands. That's not the baddest woman on the planet. The baddest woman on the planet should be kicking someone's ass, and now she is. People like it.
Basically, like what Brock was doing when he came back the second time. Like he's just kicking everybody's ass. Yeah. That's basically what it should be. Here's a crazy question for everybody. Should we get her a mouthpiece?
I'd say no. Just because if she's a heel, letting her go out and say things that, might anger a few people, it's a good thing, I suppose.
Which is good because I have noticed when she's actually just talking instead of just like people are telling her what to say, it's different. It's different. It's different on screen. It's very different. Like I don't know if anybody remember when she turned heel during the Becky Lynch's run, how natural was her promos. So I honestly think, yeah, just let that keep going. It's brilliant. I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to have a mouthpiece. I don't think you need a mouthpiece. Or because here's the thing. Who in the world are you going to get? Like you have to make sure the chemistry is right. And it's like kind of hard to find anybody that's like will fit that role because I'll just straight real with you. The only person I can think of is Paul Heyman, but Paul Heyman got his hands full right now.
Just a bit.
Yeah, just a tad. Okay. Let's see what else is on the card for the night. I I am so excited about this. I don't see I'm excited about this. It's a long term coming. The only person I'm really disappointed that's missing from this group is Swerve. That's the only person I'm really missing out of this group because he had a chance to be big here, but now I don't know. I don't know is he going to be. I'm sorry for you, AEW people. I'm sorry, but I don't think he's going to be big in the AEW. I mean, he'll go after the TNT title, but what else? I mean, you see what they did with Oh God, I shouldn't talk about that, huh? I shouldn't talk about Malachi Black right now, right?
Oh boy, touchy subject right now on the internet.
Yeah, just a tad. We're not gonna do that. Okay. This match. What you guys see?
I've seen the spoilers. I'm not saying anything.
I do say this. Hit Row is back, and they found something for them right away. Instead, I don't think they even had a storyline when they first got there because
didn't they just have jobber matches?
Yeah, that was it. Granted, they had that. They had that. In their first match was like that, but still,
Also, is this the first time that like Marseille and Mansoir have had a match in like forever?
Yes. So, and I think that was the tagline from the WWE.com is that this is their first match, quote unquote. So this is going to be very interesting. Hit Row, who's actually very talented, and they know each other in the ring, and you see Mansoir, and I can't even say it right.
As long as Hit Row don't rap, I'm happy.
I mean, it should be a natural thing. Like they should do it. Like I'll just keep it real with you. They should have a segment over there. Like, why are we doing segments of rapping? Like, we don't. Why? We only got 2 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited about this match. It should be good. This is not the only tag team match, by the way, that we have. Molda, you still there? You gotta love the internet. Molda, you there? And Molda is having some technical difficulties. It's all good. So all right, let's go to the next part of the card because I do want to talk about that interview because there was a lot to discuss on that interview. Let's see. So let's talk about this for a second. When I first saw Vikings rules match, what the heck is a Vikings rules match? That means they just what is that?
Absolutely no idea. But question, why the hell is this not happening at Clash?
This would probably be the most brilliant thing to do on Clash because
easy feud they built up. People love the New Day. Makes perfect sense. Surely.
Yeah. And it's the crazy part about this whole thing, if I'm not mistaken, because I just did the graphics for tomorrow. There's only 6 matches. This is this quote unquote takeover.
Yeah. The cool thing is though, I saw someone say this on Twitter earlier, and I completely agree with them. I can't remember who it was, but someone tweeted it out. This is Triple H giving us takeover shows which were brilliant, but with the actual star power of the main roster. And you see, like, even though it's only 6 matches, look at the hype surrounding Clash. So as long as it continues like this, it'll be okay. I suppose, if you're WWE right now, you're trying to do something different this weekend because the other side, AEW on a Sunday, is doing 14 matches on All Out, and Tony's even said that he's willing to add more. So, you want to be completely different. This is, I suppose, how you do it.
Yeah, it's it's crazy because it's just like I feel like I'm about to get ready for a takeover. Like literally, like Cardiff, like there has been a takeover here. So, and if I remember correctly, that takeover was ridiculous good. So imagine like C's had the star power with that. By the way, I think Gunther was actually in that takeover. So this is actually very fitting. I'm actually lightweight looking for it. Now, I would do predictions for this, but I can't honestly do it because I already saw it. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. This, as I'll go through the spoilers, I really tried to look at the results, but this is a good SmackDown. This is a really good SmackDown.
I just want to add though, for anyone that has seen the spoilers, don't worry about this SmackDown because I'm pretty sure they've got backstage segments. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure there's like promos and things which you won't have seen on the spoilers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is actually to put you see the final product of this. And I've been through recording shows like this before. A Raw, I saw a Raw like this before. Hey, you guys remember when SmackDown first started? Well, I guess like a little bit later in their years before they went back live again. That's what they used to do on Tuesday nights. They usually actually recorded as whatever location, and it used to come in on Thursdays or Fridays.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to see the backstage stuff. So just pretend that you watch it.
So someone did reach out. Of course they did, right? And they said to me, "Could you imagine tonight with it being pre-recorded? You want to make a massive statement about WWE shows, and how important they are. Everyone thinks they've seen the spoilers. Everyone thinks they know what's happening, and then they play a Firefly Funhouse.
God,
I really don't think they will. But it's just, you know what? Knowing Triple H, that is exactly something he would do.
It's fitting. And by the way, it's very fitting about what he said this morning. Hold on, let's get through this card. that interview was awesome. I want to talk about it, especially when I talk with C. I do know he has to leave in the next 15 minutes because, well, we got some private stuff. By the way, I'm gonna plug this in now. If you guys have not joined C's Discord, especially for this weekend, you might want to. I'll just throw it out there. Just saying. Lots of live chats, and it's like there. I'll be there tonight. We'll try to after all these streams. I didn't realize I have so many streams until I actually looked at the schedule and like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Well, I'm not doing things you might have missed tonight. So obviously watch SmackDown. I'll do a voice chat in a little bit as well on there. Okay. And then go away, watch SmackDown, and then we're actually going to watch Rampage while chatting on there.
That's very interesting.
Which will be it will be interesting because not a lot of people on there watch Rampage, so that will be fun.
Like, what's that? Yeah, we're technically doing that here. So, guys, if you guys want to know how much I multitask, watch me tonight. I literally will be doing a stream on Discord while watching Rampage. How about that? Say I can't multitask. Watch this. Okay. Mona, you're back yet?
Yeah, I think I'm finally out of audio purgatory here.
There you go.
Maybe you can hear me a little bit better now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, real quick. Did you want to give your thoughts on this tag team match? Vikings rules match, by the way.
What is it?
Viking rules match.
Viking rules match?
Yeah, so you got the Viking Raiders versus the New Day. I almost call them the War Raiders.
I don't really have any thoughts on this. I would say always when you have like a certain match that favors a certain person, individual, or tag team, whatever, always watch for the swerve for the other tag team winning because that usually seems how WWE does it. So maybe they'll pull the swerve the other way and not do that. But I would just say probably New Day would win this one.
Ooh, okay. That's a good shout. Good shout. Here's real quick. This is because I know a couple of us saw the results. Do you think this is the end of this rivalry? See,
Probably not. If we're being completely honest, probably not.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, by the way, there's actually a faction in the, I guess you could say the weeds, or the bush. Here comes the bushes again, or the bushes that haven't made debut yet. Just throw it out there. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Real quick, shout outs to Gus. Welcome to the party. I missed it by Annette. Welcome to the party. Clay Lewis, you're crazy. Welcome to the party. You a freaking George Bulldog. Okay, we're not going to go through that. Brady said more excited about Clash than I was for SummerSlam. That's a statement. That's big because this is actually Triple H's show.
Yeah.
SmackDown. Wow, look at me. Survivor. What am I doing? SummerSlam was half his show. If that making kind of sense.
Well, he booked it, but he didn't book the matches, did he?
Exactly. Yeah. I think he booked one match out of that whole thing, and I can't remember which one it was. All right, let's get into this one because you know me.
I think someone needs to ring 9. Was it American 911-999 in the UK because there's going to be a murder tonight. Well, a week ago, if you watched it pre-recorded.
Oh my god! So it was a murder. Oh my god! So they're saying, see, they're literally saying this is the debut match of Karrion Kross. That's funny, but I get it.
This is what Triple H. This is a message, though. Let's be fair. This is a message to every single person, whether you're in AEW or not. Mm-hmm. That look, Vince might have treated you badly. We can erase that and we can go again. It's fine. Mm-hmm. So this is one. Karrion Kross is 100% a message to every single released WWE star.
Yeah, I've been excited since I almost broke my couch that a couple of weeks ago. That's all I'm saying. I'm excited. I'm actually looking forward to this. I know I know some people have been hitting me up about doing the watch along for this, but I'm like, no, I want to enjoy this because I'm doing watch alongs for the next 2 days. I'm good. Like it's a watch along weekend, literally.
That's kind of how I feel with things you might have missed tonight. Everyone's asking me to do it, and I'm like, I've already seen the results, so I can't give you proper reaction sort of thing. You know what I mean? Right. I know it already a week in advance. It's not going to be the same. I'd rather just chill out, watch some wrestling before a hell of a weekend of wrestling.
Because this. How can I put this? This. Hold on. We don't need to discuss this match because quite frankly we already know who won. Let's get some stuff here. How much we got?
Hold on. There is a prediction that hasn't been made yet. We talk about Karrion Kross versus his opponent and who's going to win, right? I'll tell you who the real winners are.
Us?
Fans, because Scarlett is ringside.
Oh my god! Don't get me started. Peaches. Oh, what? Peaches. Oh my god. Okay, let me stop. Oh my god. I honestly, I wish Karrion Kross was on Raw, but it's okay because I'm actually going to Raw in a couple of weeks. But you know, I get to see Johnny. So it's all good. By the way, so see, you know me. As soon as the Karrion Kross shirts came out, I ordered it, right? You know when I get them?
Go on.
September 15th. That's when I get the shirts. I ordered that a month ago. Thank you, WWE. Really appreciate you. Here's the even worse. So the new Johnny Gargano shirts that just came out, I'm not getting up till next month. So obviously, when you order it the first time when it first come out, obviously it's just a pre-order basically. It'll come when it comes. That's basically what it is. Anyway, shoot, this weekend could go two ways. let's do this way. If something crazy happens tomorrow, I can see a live from a certain person that only went live for once this past year.
Do you know what? Genuinely, I don't actually know. This is when I love being a YouTuber, because I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do. If he returns, I'll probably die. You'll probably never see, but everyone will be sat on my channel like refreshing. Where's the Bray video? And I'll just be dead. And everyone will be like, why is he not posted a Bray video? What's going on?
Oh my god. That's insane. That's crazy. I wasn't even thinking about that until now. Like, oh dang, yeah. I probably we'll probably be so excited that we came in Puncher. And oh my god, we got Jody in the stream tomorrow. Poor Jody.
If Bray returns, you want to mute her, because you will get like 100%. If she's on the stream when he returns, the high pitch, you'll never have a viewer again, because they'll never be able to hear you. They literally, everyone's eardrums will be burst completely.
What? I can't hear you. Say that again. Oh my god, that's hella funny. Yeah, it's you can hear, like I say, it can go either that way or it can be all bad. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I know dirt sheets are not right or whatever, but I don't see no return on Sunday. Let's put it like that. Let's throw it out there. I don't see it. I see more MJF than anything. If that makes sense.
Do you know what? In wrestling, I've learned a long time ago, never say never.
I know. I hope I don't got no AEW fans in here, but I'm like, I just because you see what they did to Malachi Black.
I'll be honest. I talked to a few AEW fans. Of course, I do. Like, the majority of them get it. They know he's not AEW's typical hiring, if that makes sense.
Yeah. This week, I honestly have. This is probably the best birthday weekend I'm probably going to have in a long time. Just to have wrestling on top of wrestling. Just give me a real.
Well, you mentioned those in that interview with Triple H, right?
Mm-hmm.
On that interview, and I've had so many people tell me this, and it's true, it's there, right? Mm-hmm. He slipped up twice. First one with Braun Strowman, when he was talking about Braun, he said, "I had a conversation." Mm-hmm. He stopped and he went, and he's a very polarizing person in wrestling, and I'm like, "You had a conversation, did you?"
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then with Bray Wyatt, he said, "I love working with him." And then instantly went, "I loved working with him." So he instantly said it in present tense, then said it in past tense. So maybe Triple H might not want to do these interviews anymore.
Pretty much, yeah. I think the thing about Triple H, he does not bite his tongue. He never did. He never bite his tongue or anything he did, even when he was wrestling. It was straight. That's why he's probably one of the best promo guys of all time. One of the best. Because
I think it's what WWE needs though. Mm-hmm. One thing I'll praise AEW for is the press conferences they do after a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And you get that immediate response from the wrestlers, kind of unscripted, not in character stuff. And to have the head of creative sit down and talk about why he does this, why this happened, and what this means. And I think that's a process that fans have longed for with WWE, because there isn't kayfabe anymore. You kind of know the backstage stuff. You know the dirt sheets report certain things, and you see the behind the curtain stuff that you shouldn't normally see. And I think when you see that, you kind of want that a little bit more. And why shouldn't WWE control it? Why shouldn't Triple H be the guy to actually come out and tell you stuff? You know?
Yeah, it's. By the way, we can talk about it now. The interview with Triple H, probably, I can't say the best of all time about interviews, because we see some great interviews that's like unstricted, like Fish Man and before and stuff like that. This is probably my top 5 of all time. Just the interview is like what he's been going through, and I think we all knew this about NXT, about he's not controlling NXT. We got the answer to that. He didn't even watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, well, damn. Like, okay, so he didn't even know nothing was going on. I'm like, that's about right, because this is not.
He also said that when a lot of people contacted him about the changes that were made, obviously once he got time to actually sit, look over, a lot of those changes is stuff that he would have done anyway, even though he sits there and says, a lot of people will say, no, you wouldn't. Yes, I would, is what he said. So I don't know what changes he was alluding to, but some of them were definitely something that he would have done anyway, apparently.
Yeah, because they obviously they talked about NXT UK. This is what they were actually was going to do in the first place, but the pandemic stalled it. So okay, like, okay, that makes sense then. I'm like, get it in. I know everybody was like a lot of us NXT UK guys, we're like, oh man, no more. But it's not gone completely.
No, he said it. Europe will come along, but he also alluded to, what was it, South Africa, to India, to Japan, to he's got a lot of stuff he's planning.
Yeah, it's insane. And he said it makes sense because he's trying to make this back to like what or NXT was originally was, and that was the real development brand. And it's like, it's funny because when you actually hear him say all this stuff, it's like, okay, this actually makes a lot of sense now, because when NXT was during the pandemic, it was like, it basically was an indie show.
Yeah. But that's he said it though. You have all these different territories that have the enhancement talent on them, and you're sort of using these NXT Europe shows to, develop the talent that will eventually feed into the main NXT system to then go to the main WWE system. So you basically got a filler system for the filler system to then get the biggest names on the roster, which means if you sign someone like Keith Lee, for example, you're not going to put him in NXT Europe because he doesn't need to be. You'd put him straight onto the Raw or SmackDown. Right. But if you sign someone like Joe whoever, and he's brand new to wrestling, you put him on one of the smaller shows, let him develop as a talent. If he's good, then you bring him to NXT.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's brilliant, and I like the way they have a plan through all this. It's like, and the way he's saying it is that, like you said, it's the way he's saying it is like, whoever comes from the indie show, they probably already grew to actually be wrestling, and so they probably go come to the main roster. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I don't know if anybody know this, but I guess they canceled the draft right now. So I guess we're not getting the draft right now. I don't know when are we getting the draft now, or are we even going to get the draft?
I think right now Triple H is focused on trying to get as many people back as he wants back as possible. Once they're back, you'll probably pick a date for the draft then, because you can then set aside, okay, which wrestlers do I want to face each other for the next year?
Yeah, because if you do it now, then you're like, oh dang, I should have did that. Oh dang, he's back down. Oh, I should have did that. So yeah.
Well, that's it. Let's put it out there. Bray Wyatt resigned in 2 months' time. The draft just happened. Randy Orton and Seth Rollins, for example, are on SmackDown. They put Bray on Raw. oh, everyone that you want him to face is now on SmackDown.
Like, oops, I need a 3-way trade. Oh man.
But it's good though, because they're not just rushing it or doing it for the sake of doing it. They're actually having a plan. They're trying to plan it out, and that's something that's been missing from WWE for a long time.
Yeah, I like everything. I like the way this everything going. Moda, do you have anything to add to what the state of wrestling? Because I know you really originally just came back to watch wrestling again. Are you there?
I'm here. I was in audio purgatory again. I don't know if you saw my comment, but you guys sounded like T-Pain underwater, man. It was really bad. I was like, I don't even know. So
you was auto-tuning it.
It wasn't even great auto-tune. It was really bad auto-tune, man. It was not. It was like maybe someone who tried to start out doing auto-tune, trying to do auto-tune, doesn't really know what they're doing, but that was pretty bad.
Yeah. So
I didn't really get to see the interview. I hope to watch it tonight, but I've just been kind of listening to what you guys say, and the developmental with the territories going. I think y'all were saying like Europe, South Africa. I think it's really good for the company. I mean, I think if you I can't speak for like professional soccer. Probably C could speak more about that. But every U.S. sport, has a developmental league or some kind of lower league than the professional league, where if you don't make the professional league, you can go down to the the CF. If you're in football, you can go down to like the CFL, or they have the G League in basketball, where you can go and hone your craft and get more playing time and things like that. So I kind of look at it like that, where you'll see a lot of untapped potential in these markets actually being brought in to be developed and be worked with, but eventually they'll make their way over to the main roster, and it'll just make things better. So
well, that's the thing though. You have like football and soccer and all these other sports in pretty much every country, and look at what they're doing with the NIL program. Who's to say that the next Rock, who was a former football player, who's to say he doesn't live in India or Europe or Australia or Japan? So having these developmental systems there makes perfect sense, because you might be able to find that next Rock,
Yeah,
absolutely. And I think that's something that wrestling has been missing. I mean, we all thought when NXT came along that would kind of maybe be the developmental part, but I think as it's gotten bigger, NXT is its own brand, and I think that's the way they wanted it. So I think you'll start seeing some of these wrestling schools, or I don't know what they're calling them in these other countries, but I think you'll start to see, they're scouting talent, in the area, having tryouts, bringing these guys in, seeing who they can sign, and then not only having matches in those countries, but then also eventually, once they get better, they can make their way over here to the States.
I think the one thing people forget as well is, yes, this is WWE controlling wrestling, but if they release someone who they think, like Parker Bordeaux, who for whatever reason they think he's not up to scratch, you are trained by WWE. You are instantly a commodity then to someone like an Impact, NWA, or even AEW. It used to be the case where you used to train in the Hart family dungeon, or you was trained by Killer Kowalski, or you was trained by whoever it might be. That really isn't the case anymore. So if WWE becomes the pinnacle of wrestling training, that will be good for every wrestling promotion, because there will be a lot of people who, for whatever reason, WWE decide they won't make it, but they might be able to do something with them in another company that makes them a megastar.
Yeah, and there's a lot. I mean, let's throw this out here. Deanna Peraza, who's actually is kind of big right now in the indie sports. That's
Tazzy, I've got to go, dude.
Oh yeah. I forgot what time it was.
That's all right. Have fun. Catch you in a bit.
I'll see you in a minute. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you see somebody like Deanna, or like just people like that wasn't that good in the beginning of NXT, but they're I mean they were in NXT, but now they're in a different promotion. You know, they're doing very well. And Deanna is like one of the best in Impact Wrestling right now. One of the best knockouts you know, they ever do it. It's really a brilliant idea of what Triple H and his crew is doing right now. That's basically what it is. Let's see here. I know. Shout outs to everybody that's coming in. I'm gonna try to give whoever came in a shout out. XFL 2023. Yeah, XFL. It's actually back in 2023. But I know that's your name, but I was like, yeah, XFL is back next month. It's actually kind of awesome. Let's see. Are you excited for Clash of the Castle? Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We actually got the watch along here on the channel, by the way. We are actually doing the watch along here. We'll go through all that in a minute. Let's see. Brandy said I like AEW. Yeah, I like all wrestling, man. It's just right now, wrestling is awesome right now because every single show it has the potential to be really good now because who's running all the shows, you know? Let's see. He said bring back the wild card rule. I don't know about all that. Chad, welcome to the party. Shout out to you. Heather says WWE might as well give up on Japan, New Japan, Nora, All Japan, DT, Stardom, and etc. have all bands against the block WWE coming in. It's kind of hard to do. It's going to be kind of hard to do because now you got a freight train with WWE right now. So I don't know if that's going to even be working, you know. What else we got here? Brandon, welcome to the party. Shots to you. I did see your name in there. I did see your name. Yeah, it's wrestling is awesome right now, Amolda. It's like we was waiting for a change and we have the change, and now all wrestling is great in the world right now, you know. And we're not having it. So real quick, let me get you what's going on for the week before we run out because I got some stuff. Don't forget tonight we're back here right after Smackdown. That's at 10:15 p.m. Eastern time. We will have Dan T in the building, my co-host, and never know who else might show up tonight. Tomorrow, we have the watch along for what's the show? Clash at the Castle. We got Clash at the Castle tomorrow. That is going to start at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. With the crew. Of course, Joe and Jeff won't be able to make it, but you know, we got Jody, and I'm gonna make this as a little surprise. There is one other person that might show up in on tomorrow's stream, and she's in the chat. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it quiet because I know you guys will enjoy it. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see. Sunday. Don't forget Sunday. Sunday is big for me because it's quite what it is. So Sunday is the NXT Worlds Collide pay-per-view. That will start at 3. Well, actually, sorry, my bad. I forgot. That will start at 3:15 p.m. Eastern time. That's also my birthday bash, quote unquote. And yes, my birthday is on Sunday. We're actually doing the watch along for that, and it's also Cooking with TAZZY on that Sunday too. So that is that for that one. See what else. Monday, Tailgate, 5:15 p.m. Eastern time. The after party for Raw will be at 11:15 p.m. Eastern time. So we got all that, guys. All that tonight. I mean, well, tonight, tomorrow, Sunday and Monday. I'm gonna need a break. What else you guys talk about before we head out? Tazzy, you missed my comment. Tonight's show is Peaches with Tazzy. not technically because I'm not streaming it. Not streaming. Somebody did ask me to do the watch along. I'm like, no, I actually wanted to sit here and just enjoy SmackDown tonight. Just to enjoy it. Besides, do you think AEW messed up sign CM Punk and soon late Adam Cole, Page, and MJF and Eddie Kingston will be fired from AEW because of CM Punk? I don't think. I mean, they did what's best for their company, and they thought they did what's best for their company. I mean, who do not want to see a big name like CM Punk on their roster? I mean, let's keep it real. If he fits your company, then you should get him. So I don't know. I personally wouldn't sign him. I personally think the way the roster was built in the beginning should have been the way they went through everything, right? I personally think they should have kept their roster the way it was. Yeah, and Adam Cole, yeah, that's perfect because he fits in that. Keith Lee, Swerve Scott, cool. Should have left a lot like Daniel said, probably should have stayed. It's like constantly like it's constantly there is nothing wrong with AEW right now. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't see what was wrong in the beginning before they signed all these people. I just feel like I don't know. It's very, very it's very, very weird. Like how to actually explain how do I feel about what AEW is doing. There's nothing wrong with it. Sunday is going to be a awesome show, dude. Sunday is going to be awesome. If I had a chance to actually stream Sunday night, do both shows, I definitely would, but I can't. It's just I can't do it. So I don't know. I'd say CM Punk was the best for their roster at the time. Moxley he fits the mold of AEW so honestly. He fits the mold of everybody, honestly. Like I honestly think Moxley is perfect. He's the perfect face for AEW, honestly. Keep it real with you. But that's just me. I have no problems with AEW besides their women roster. Their women's division needs to step their game up. Not saying the women itself, it's just they need to be booked right, if that makes sense. So that's basically what I'm saying. I forgot my hat was green and it's like turned into the green screen. So now my hat is look like this in straight into it. I forgot all about that. What was I thinking? Oh well. Let's see what we got here. Real quick. What time is it? TAZZY, we already know that you're talking about Brandy. I didn't say anything. I said somebody that was in the chat that might be on the stream tomorrow. I didn't say who. What the heck? Okay. Brian, that's your name? I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Hey everyone, hope everyone has having a great afternoon. Do you know what happened on the wall, like when Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle, like when Matt Riddle swear at the camera on the wall? I don't know. I had to go back and look at that. I didn't know there was something else going on with that. I don't know. I would have to look about that. Like I wish I had an answer to that. I don't know. I just know that it was an awesome promo. That was a great promo by Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins. That's freaking awesome. Let's see here. Brady, what do I have to do to convince you to do AEW? The only problem with doing an AEW show is that they're dogging people for actually doing those shows. It's like I know the insiders got banged for that, so they said they had some audio or something like that. So I would have to be very careful. So I don't know. We'll figure it. we'll figure it out sooner or later. If my schedule, because I'm basically streaming, especially when the baseball season over this month, I am basically streaming it every single day. And the only 2 days I had technically off was Wednesday and Thursday, and not even Thursday no more. Not even Thursday because of the Impact Wrestling with the insiders. So I technically can't, So I don't know. It'll be something on the cards. I'll be down. Let's see what else here. Stone Cold Steve Austin said, "What's up?" That's just awkward and crazy at the same time. Then he Brocky Legends Hulk Hogan Sunday AE. Yeah, I saw that. I have missed the last 3 weeks, so I need to come back and Brady, I agree. TAZZY needs to do an AEW watch along. It's like here's the other problem with that. I know somebody close to me that actually do AEW, so I would probably have to combine with him a little bit on that, just because. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe when Full Gear comes around, we'll probably think about doing the watch along for that. We'll talk about that. Maybe I can get the insiders along with that too. So we'll see. Let's see, because I have a question. What is your question? Hurry, we go. I have to run out. Really, dang, we are an hour over. We're like 2 minutes over. Chris Jericho, YouTube. Wait, we got. The American Dream could join the after party tonight. Who knows? Yeah, who knows who might be here tonight? Yeah. So tonight, make sure you guys hear us. Make sure you hear tomorrow. The streams are up. If you guys have any kind of time right now, feel free to go to any of the streams that's up right now, like the after party tonight, tomorrow, Clash of the Castle, and also Worlds Collide. Make sure you guys drop a like so and put on the notifications for those streams, so you guys will be set up for that. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a very awesome weekend. I mean, dude, you get to chill with me for the whole weekend, guys. You get to. I'm not saying I'm like the awesome guy in the world or anything like that, but you guys get to chill with me and a lot of my friends and family, basically. Like a lot of these guys that's YouTubers and everything that's associated with us are like my friends and like their family. Like you guys are in the chat too. We are still doing the whole guest appearances from one of you guys. I'm trying to work that out where we could do that like once every stream or something like that. I'm working it out. I have to talk to Dan T and the rest of the clan to actually see how we're going to do that. But yeah, man, I will. Yeah, we'll see on that. So let's see here. Do I have anything else? I'm trying to think. Do I have anything else for that? Okay, that's actually it. So, guys, enjoy SmackDown tonight. Enjoy SmackDown. Like I said, join us tonight, 10:15 p.m. Eastern Time for Monday. Woo! For Friday Night SmackDown. Enjoy the show. And, guys, I will see you guys very, very soon. I just got a text. I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you guys for coming on to the show. I'll be back. We'll be back here at 10:15. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to hold them and then come back right after SmackDown. And we'll actually try to stream. Not stream. We'll also try to watch Rampage as well while we're doing the after party for SmackDown. So we'll try to do everything at once. Okay. All right, guys. Enjoy everything, and no matter what you guys do during the next 2 hours for the next time I see you, tree of the party, baby. Good night, everybody. Well, not good night. See you guys later at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Time for SmackDown After.